Hi, so this video is mostly a race rundown, but there's so much little bits that's happened that's come out after, like everything that I need to kind of explain and I really want to explain. So I'm going to start off with some really sad news on both parts. Like there's two main things that happened this week and I really want to talk about because they're both really sad and both going to have a very big impact on Formula One. So Force India have gone into administration as Sergio Perez, the driver, sues them. So from what I'm going to do a full video on this, by the way, because there's so many twists and turns, and I feel like it needs to be explained. Like even if you do not care, I feel like there should just be a video out there that explains it really fully for like anybody, just to, if anybody asks or go on to Google it, then hopefully it will be there just to see what's actually going on. Okay, so the team principal of Force India has gone a bit crazy. Like he's not paying any of the staff correctly. He's not doing any of the jobs really. He's not paying anybody. And administration means that they can still run as a team. They can still do everything as a team while still looking for a team boss. Now, which is really good because obviously we didn't want to lose in the team. But it's got that bad that they need a team boss by the end of the summer break, otherwise they're not going to be in Spa, which is... But yeah, once we're on summer break now. But other really sad news is that Sergio Maraccioni has died. So now Maraccioni was the principal of Ferrari. He overtook in 2014 and he pretty much made the team as good as they are today. Now this affects the sport because he was honestly just like a really impactful person on the sport. Also because he was a really big backer of Charles Leclerc, and now that he's actually dead, it's really unclear if Charles is going to be going to Ferrari for next season. Okay, sorry, sounds really weird. But now we're here. But now we're actually gonna do what you came here to watch. The race rundown of the 2018 Hungarian Grand Prix. I just thought I'd start with that news because it is quite impactful on the sport as a whole, really. Okay, so we'll start with a few practices, and then not really much happens. And I'm going to just quickly talk about who is fastest in each practice. So free practice 1, Ricciardo, free practice 2, free practice 3, Vettel was fastest in both, and the Red Bulls were tipped to have a really stellar weekend, and it wasn't to be. Okay, so qualifying, that was a crazy thing. So basically so there was no rain on like radars. It's not raining. Rain? No rain. It's gonna be fine. It rained. It was a wet quali and it ended up being a very bad quali for Red Bull. Daniel Ricciardo was 12th and Max was 7th, and that ended up being behind Carlos Sainz, who was 5th, and Pierre Gasly, who was 6th. And Brendan Hartley, the WEC driver, Brendan Hartley, who's not had a good season, had such a good race. I feel like not going to talk about him because there's people that the race was so thingy. But when you talk about how good he was, he's like, honestly, if his race was like, if his season was like that race, then he wouldn't be tipped to like be leaving the sport. But because he's had such a terrible season, not even to his own fault for a lot of the reasons, then yeah. Yeah. So, but he was actually 8th, so he was behind Max. So it was kind of in a toss sandwich to the race. So lap 1 was a little bit crazy. It wasn't the best for certain Monegascan driver Charles Leclerc. So what it seemed like from all the footage I've seen is Ericsson drove over Ricciardo's wheel, but ended up being no repercussions for either drivers, so that's fine. Yeah, but Leclerc was so now it seems as if like Leclerc had a little bit of damage from an incident with Stoffel, but that's what they said on the air. But then footage that you could see from the Ericsson and Ricardo incident was that he hit with Ocon. Well, like, it was, but I've watched too much footage that I believe that he was squeezed by Ocon, but all he had damage from was Van Dorn, so he did not get past the first lap. Sad face. Lap 6. I'm sitting there, I'm eating my roast and all. I'm having a fun time. Max is like 4. I'm gonna stop. Just eating my. I never thought about it. Just eating my roast and all. Drinking my. Peach and just having a nice drink. It's going fine. It's going fab. Max had power issues and had to stop. Sad. Now I have to talk about Ricardo, who I obviously said before was, it doesn't matter. He was at 12. I missed something about him. It doesn't really matter. Lewis Hamilton started on pole, which he started first. Anyway, back to Ricardo. So Ricardo started on 12th, and he overtook so well. He overtook people like Alonso and Magnussen, who are previously not the easiest to overtake, and had a really good go. Now it seemed like Ferrari and Mercedes had the same kind of strategies for both Raikkonen and Bottas, which is a bit crazy because they both finished and they both dubbed number 2 drivers for the team. So number 2 drivers means that they kind of show importance to Vettel and Hamilton more, which I guess, yes, they're in for the title fight. They are just getting the points for the World Championship. So lap 51, sad time for any sad time for the Belgian fans again. Max is half Belgian, by the way. Van Dorn's gearbox on, which is really disappointing because he was 9th. He was in the points, and it was such a good show of actually how well you can drive if the team doesn't mess up. Now this is also quite crazy. What engine does Max have? Renault. What engine does Stoffel have? Renault. What happened to both of their cars? They stopped because of power-related issues. Oh my gosh! Sort it out, Renault. Thank you very much. Okay, lap 65. Now this is where a lot of people have said that Bottas kind of like, where Bottas tried to get a better pay rise, because somebody, lap 65 is out of 70 laps, really. I've got little lap things, he likes this. Okay, lap 65. Vettel and Bottas hit. So Bottas, we tried to Vettel tried to overtake Bottas. Bottas overtake Vettel. Nope. Yeah, Vettel tried to overtake Bottas, and it kind of seemed like right, and then Vettel kind of shut the door a bit too early, and I think he expected Bottas to like just leave it, but Bottas didn't, and that's suddenly impacted and left Bottas kind of in the way for kind of like out of the right in the way of a certain Red Bull. I've done Ricardo. So Ricardo, and so basically, Ricardo just overtake Bottas, and Bottas kind of hits him. Bottas has obviously just had enough, just thought, let me just get him out, get myself out, let's just like get out of it. And penalties are Bottas were actually given. Now, what my favourite thing ever is that Ricardo was reprimanded. So basically means Ricardo was a little bit like, was wagged his finger at naughty Ricardo, because Ricardo actually flipped the bird as he kind of he was overtaking and he just put his fingers up to him. Yes, we love you, Ricardo. We love you. Okay, so I'm now gonna go through from 17th to 1st. Now I'm gonna do this because I feel like it's actually hilarious. So I watched this YouTube called WTF Bomb. This YouTube channel called WTF Bomb, and they do something very similar to what I do. And every single time, like for a couple of episodes, they've like done a word for each driver. So I think not even 5 any words, like honestly, paper, That's all I've got on my paper. That's all I've got. So I'm going to just click words. So I'm going from 17th to 1st, and then we'll do the DNFs. Okay. 17th Stroll. Normal. 16th is Roxkin. Who? 15th Ericsson. Poor. 14th Perez. Disappointing. 13th Ocon. Saddening. 12th Hulkenberg. Alright. No, alright. 12th Hulkenberg. Terrible. 11th Hartley. Finally. 10th Grosjean. Decent. 9th Sainz. Mwah. In the alright. 8th Alonso. Beth. It was a bit after, but yeah. Bueno. Bueno means to go right. Bueno. He's Spanish, brother. 7th Magnussen. Yes. 6th Gasly. Yeah. Okay. 5th Bottas. Euro. Not. I don't even know. 4 Ricardo. Excellent. 3 Raikkonen. Smile. 2 Vettel. Okay. 1st Hamilton. Easy. So now defenders. 3 Leclerc. 2 too soon. 2 Verstappen. 1 Van Dorn. Sub. I did it. Okay. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I need to actually refilm a video, so I'm gonna do like half of like my eye, because I don't want to focus on the eyes, but it's not on the face up. But I'm gonna just do my eyes first, do like one of my eyes first, because I can't be able to do the entire face, because I ordered it yesterday and accidentally deleted the video. Yay. Anyway. I'm gonna film 3 videos today, but I actually can't bother it. My cat's on playing ball. So, also I'm cooking later, so I got a cook, because my aunt's coming over, and I said I wanted to cook like a week ago, and my mum made me cook today. Mum was like, "You're cooking today?" It's like, okay, I'll cook today then, so I'm cooking, but I'm not gonna film it because I want to just to cook and have fun with my family, and I just feel like it'll be stressful to film. So maybe I'll film something like, but that's just all me cooking. But today is family cooking, well, me cooking, but okay. If you liked this video, like, and please comment, and I'm really looking at the Q&A soon. So like, honestly, comment questions on anything. I do like maybe like one of his videos, like react to your comments or something. I might get my sister's phone and like look at all the videos and react to her comments or something. If you want me to do that, then like. But I hope you enjoy. Bye.